Alrighty, so today I want to go over something that I realized I did not go over in previous videos, and what we've done with these global dragon stones for the campaign. Various times we went over what characters to pick with these, but what we haven't gone over is how to get all of the dragon stones, right? The global dragon stones are called them. Usually these are memorial stones, but just to make things funky, they got to get cute with it. They're calling them global dragon stones 2025, right? So just want to go over in this video where you can get all of the ones that are obtainable right now, because obviously they're going to be spacing these out unless I am misinformed here, but I believe I am not. So we're going to be going over where to get all of them. So the first thing that you guys need to do, I'm sure that everybody who's watching this video who's logged into the game since the 23rd, which, basically what, 3 weeks ago at this point, has gotten these initial 10. Now, what we can do is with the countdown campaign, you can get 30 more, and then there's going to be 60 more that are obtainable through the upcoming missions in the game. Therefore, we're going to be able to have a total of 100 of these global dragon stones. So, like I said, you're going to be able to get the 10 initially, and then we're going to be able to get 70 or the 90 by the end of it via missions, right? So the countdown campaign's already been done. So what you want to do to check and see how you were doing with this is go over here to the events tab, and then you want to go down and go to your missions and figure out where it could be. This cord is just being very funny lately, so let's go ahead and fix that. Okay, so when it comes to the missions that you need to do, you guys can see it's going to be able to give you a total of 60, and your boy already has it done on the global. Now, this is not very hard to do whatsoever, thankfully. These are very easy to collect. I guess there's one thing that could be a little bit tricky, but I think overall you can kind of work your way around it. But the first thing that you guys are going to need to do is clear a stage, any stage, 77 times. Obviously, World Tournament and the Ultimate Clash mode are going to be excluded from this, but you don't really need to be worrying about that too much. As long as you are just playing the game, this is going to be very simple. Now, when it comes to the fastest way for clearing a stage 77 times, what you would want to do is find something that is just like a quick one-turn sort of event, right? Anything in like the story tab, anything over in the growth tab, really like if you're just trying to speed run 77 of the events here, you could just do something like that. But I think there's a lot more productive ways for you to play 77 stages of anything in this game, to the point where you're just going to be doing a lot more. So I just want you to keep that in mind when it comes to 77 clears of something. I just think that you should be focusing on being a little bit more productive about it, right? So what I would recommend doing is playing Dokkan events, doing like extreme Z battles, trying to clear through these to get, it's just easier for you to get dragon stones that way. I just think when it comes to getting through 77 stages, you shouldn't just be like going through like nothing, right? You want to make sure that you're grinding something. So what you could do is go over to the quest mode and grind link levels, right? You go into 38.7. I think if you're trying to clear this as fast as possible and link level at the same time, I think 38.7 is actually a really good way to go about this. Because do I have my team here? Yeah, you guys can see Zero to Hero actually is a real team now for those of you watching this, but it's not the best yet, but it's getting there. So what we have here is just a really quick link leveling stage where you can just put this on auto, and you just have to fight one enemy really quickly. And if you're using a real like legit team, you're going to be able to clear this in one super attack every single time. So that is something that you need to keep in mind. It's going to be pretty simple for you to do. Again, 77 stages. It's going to take a bit. It's a little bit tedious, but overall you will be rewarded again with in total, 3 potential extra stuff, right? Or extra things. So as long as you did everything during the countdown campaign and stuff like that, you should be good to go in terms of having all of the ones possible to obtain, right? So right now, what's going to happen again with the news announcement is we are going to go back during the part 2, and we're going to be able to potentially get more of these stones. So I haven't made any exchanges on the global account yet. So that is why, if you guys don't know, maybe this is your first time watching me. This is an alt account here that we use for what is known as Zero to Hero. This is where we restart from level 1 and see how far we can go. So that's why this account is new. Don't just think like, oh, this guy's, level 300, doesn't have anything done. No, this is just an account where we started over, just in case you guys don't know. I'm sure most of you watching do, but just in case you don't. So when it comes to clearing 77 stages, again, it's not too bad, right? You guys understand, like, just find something that you need to do and just play that over and over and over again. Now, something else that we need to go over is the total of 77 million or more damage. Now, in theory, you can just do this in one go with like a nuking style event or something like that. If you were playing the farming up the clones, you were probably doing something like this. But when it comes to actually doing it, again, I think over the course of 77 events, clearing 77 events, you guys should be able to get that done. But if you want to get all of these done at once for like 77 million or more damage, there are like multiple ways that you can go about doing it, right? I think it just kind of comes down to a personal not a personal thing, but a what's the word I'm looking for, right? Like a setup, like just a specific setup. I can't talk all of a sudden, but one thing that you can do is if you go here to like the Baba shop with Zenny, is pick up some of these support memory items or some of these support items, right? If we go over here to like Chilai or the Monaka costume or the Russian roulette takoyaki, I think I said that right. What we could do is pick up some of these and then potentially use like a tech character and then get this done. So you guys can see right there, we grab those. And then if we just go to like a random event, you want to go to somewhere where there's like not like a ton of damage to be had. Or a ton of like, you'll see what I mean. So we go in here and then we have 2 tech characters here potentially. And then what we want to do is bring the takoyaki items right here. We talked about that a minute ago. And then we have, yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, so then what we could do is we could grab those. We go into this right here, go into the stage. And then this might not work in this specific instance because we just got really unlucky, no tech characters, but we'll try it anyway. This is basically what you would want to do. You'd find like a tech character and then just do something like this. Oh, we only get one. That's right. I have to do the wish with Shenron. Yeah, this is probably not going to deal 77 million, huh? Probably not. But this is basically just what you want to do, right? You want to find a tech character, and then grab a bunch of tech orbs and stuff like that, like some style of nuking character, and then this should work out for you pretty well. Or you just play this a bunch of times, and when you're doing the 77 clears, you are going to get up to 77 million. So like, you really shouldn't be in like some massive rush to get that done, because it's just going to happen over time. Really, what like this video comes down to is so long as you're playing the game, you're going to be able to just accumulate all of these Global Dragonstone 2025 items pretty quickly. So that is good, right? Like where you don't have to think about it too much. It would be nice if we could just like set this up, but I think what I would recommend you do again is just like don't even focus on doing it at once. Just make sure that you're going through and like getting it done, right? You're just playing the event over and over again, and you'll deal 77 million damage pretty quickly. Like you'd be surprised. It goes, right? So get a Dragonstone for that. We get a Dragonstone for that. That's always cool. And some training items. Who doesn't like some training items, right? So when it comes to how to collect them, right, keep in mind you are not going to be able to get all of them right away. We still have 30 more to obtain. This would be like a whole episode of Zero to Hero and like a dedicated video. It's like, who am I going to pick up with these? But, right, it's not too bad to get all of these, right? So 10 initially, 30, and then that's going to put us, and so far right now we're up to 60 with these missions, right? So we have a total of 70. Can't go any higher than that, I believe, at the moment. Maybe I'm mishearing that, or I didn't do the countdown stuff on the Zero to Hero, but I could have sworn that I did. So there's 60 available from the missions here, and then the 10 from the login. And then maybe I did not get the ones from the countdown, so that could be a little bit of a problem for Zero to Hero. But again, just keep that in mind. Now I'm trying to do like the math in my head. I think I did miss some, unfortunately, which is obviously not great, but that's basically how you'd want to do it, right? As long as you do all of these things, you clear the events and stuff like that, you do everything with the countdown, you should be good to go. Maybe there's more in the future here, and I'm just like, because it does say part 1. So what I'm thinking is maybe that's like 60 total with the countdown. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm coping, but I don't think that's the case. There should be missions for part 2. I would imagine they're spacing this out, and this is just coincidentally like there was 30 during the countdown, and then there was 30 for part 1, and then there's going to be 30 for part 2, and then 10 with the login, and that's going to go to 100. So that would be like my thought process for how this is going to work. But again, TLDR, you just really got to play the game to get all these done. Again, it's not hard to play a stage 77 times. It's a bit tedious, right? But overall, over the course of doing everything, maybe you're working on doing the Dokkan events for the support missions to get all of those. You could just go down the list, right? Just play the all these Dokkan events, Dokkan event, Dokkan event, Dokkan event, right? All of these, and just play through them, and you'd be surprised at how quickly you can get this done. So let me know down below, how many of these do you have? Who do you plan on picking up? Again, I've made 2 videos at this point talking about these. I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you wait to pick up any characters right now. Wait till the end of the celebration when all of the Super Easy A's and Easy A info has dropped and we know exactly what all these characters are doing. Then you can make the most educated and informed decision possible for what you want to do with these. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you were new, so that way you don't miss out on any of my Dokkan content. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.